I'm sure you're just like me. You're always in a hurry to get to Cape Town or get to George on the N2. But halfway between those two cities is the delightful town of Swellendam. In fact, it's the 5th oldest town in South Africa. And you can't believe there's a golf course. And this golf course was established in 1947. There's a gentleman by the name of Ken Edkins. He came along and he designed a golf course. The farming community all got together and they built this golf course. And what a beautiful little golf course that I probably wouldn't have stopped at. I'm so glad I did. We're going to take a little walk out onto the course, play 1 or 2 holes, and give you some insights into what Swellendam Golf Club is all about. The first feature hole at Swellendam Golf Club is the 7th hole. It's a beautiful par 4, sort of goes along and hugs the water hazard down the right hand side. It's a big tree that also gives you some visual sort of framing. Beautiful mountains in the background. You would have noticed I've taken iron off the tee. This hole just measures it's just under 300 meters. I don't need to be clever. All I need to do is keep it up the left hand side. There's a little camber that goes from left to right. So make sure that I've got an opportunity to have a go at this green. It's a nice little green sort of stuck away behind some water. So let's see if we can get the first shot away, because that's the important one. Okay, set up down the left hand side, just a nice smooth swing. And away we go. Stay there. Well, that's perfect. I've got a half a chance now to attack this flag. Let's see if I can do that. Well, as mentioned on the tee, you can see this big slope that goes from the left-hand side of the fairway down to the right. My ball's sort of pitched in. Gravity's just taken it down to the right-hand side. What's going to happen is my ball is going to be slightly below my feet. I'll have to think about that when I approach this shot. It's not a difficult shot, but there's a couple of problems. Well, now I've got to execute this approach shot. It's only 95 meters to the flag, so it's just a nice comfortable sand wedge. Don't want to be too silly about the distractions, the visual distractions. There's a little bunker to the right, there's a penalty area in front, a little bit of water into it. If I hit it really long, a bad shot, there's a bit of water behind it. So I'm not worried about the bad things. I'm going to focus on the flag. Again, it's going to camber a little from left to right. Just a nice smooth swing should get me there. Whoa, almost a birdie chance. Little uphill putter, touch from right to left. Just keep my head nice and still. You're going to take birdie all day long. So what a beautiful little hole. So don't be intimidated by the visuals. Take in the beauty of the Langeberg Mountains. It's quite spectacular down here. And anytime you make a birdie, big smile. Before we talk about the 8th hole, our second feature hole, I just want to give you some context here because there's some wonderful history and some beautiful stories about Swellendam. Back in 2015, a young Garrick Hugo came here and won the Swellendam Open. So that's a long time. He's gone on to win on the DP World Tour and of course on the PGA Tour where he's found his home. Lovely young lady, Michelle Streicher. She won the 2021 SA Lady Stroke Play Championships. She comes out of Swellendam. There's clearly something in the water or in the air because there's a lot of good golfers that come out of this part of the world. Well, our feature hole is the 8th hole. It's a beautiful par 3 and you can see in the background the delightful backdrop. Again, that mountain range which just stands there so proudly and majestically. Take a moment to have a look at those things before you go look in your bag. So this is only 140 meters and it's slightly downhill, little breeze into us today. So what I'm going to do is just try and hit a soft 9-iron under the wind and see if we can just find the middle of the green. Once again, the green sort of does camber a little bit from left to right. Be conscious of that, but just middle of the green is always a good shot. Really going to commit to this shot. That's the most important thing. Choose the shot, execute, go find it, hit it again. Here we go. Come down. I'll take that. Yo. Well, I misjudged it a little bit. I said center of the green. I don't know what I was thinking. Hit a little hard. You can feel the wind here, which does definitely get you thinking about what you should do. Left myself with quite a long putt. It's all of about, 45 feet. See if I can just get it nice and close. Not as easy as I thought it was going to be this hole. Stop. The most important thing here is to get the pace right. It's going to turn a little bit from left to right. Not too concerned about that. I'm just more concerned about getting it nice and close. Don't want any pressure from my par. There we go. Well, I've played 2 of the holes here. There's 9 holes, you play them twice, different tees. It's just beautiful. It's such a peaceful place to be. It's on the highway, it's on the way to wherever you're going. Make sure that you take a little bit of time, stop in Swellendam. There's beautiful little shops and all kinds of nuances that are particularly specific to this area. Stop in Swellendam. This is a must-play golf course.